This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Shalom Akim. Before I begin, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakurash. All right, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well. Peace and salutations unto the elect. Okay, I'm the brother Gabar Allah, coming at you with another lesson. Okay, and this lesson is going to be entitled Experts Warn of H5N1, or Experts Warn of Bird Flu. Okay, so this is an article by End Time Headlines entitled Experts Are Warning America to Prepare Now as H5N1 Spreads to All 50 States. For those who don't know, H5N1 is just code for bird flu. Okay, so it says April 29, 2025, which is today. Okay, it says a group of leading health experts has issued a grave warning about the rising threat of H5N1 that could potentially spark the next major pandemic in the United States. According to a recent report covered by the Daily Mail, this highly pathogenic bird flu has already begun infecting mammals, including cattle and human. Okay, and pathogenic, that means of bacterium, virus, or other microorganisms causing disease. Okay, so that's why I opened up with the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 7, which reads, For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Right, so these things are going to happen, are going to come to pass, okay, in diverse places. Okay, these things are going to come to pass in places like America. Okay, so I'm going to jump down to Matthew 24 and verse bear with me, Baba Kasha. I'm going to start at verse 1. Matthew 24 and 1. And Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him to shew him the buildings of the temple. And Yahushua said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And this is the point. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the signs of thy coming and the end of the world? Right? The end of the world, man. Okay. The end of the world. Okay, so these signs are the ends of the world. So now we jump back up to verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be, Salakia. And except those days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days are shortened. Right, man? So, these things are going to come to America. Okay, these pestilences. Okay, things like bird flu. Okay, and it doesn't just talk about it there. It talks about it in the book of Luke as well. Okay, so I'm going to read more of the article. It says, the alert stems from a surge in H5N1 outbreaks across the country, particularly among dairy cattle in several U.S. states. Okay, and the reason that's so big is because in cows you have the beef. Okay, you have all type of things that come from cattle. Okay, and all things that come from birds as well. Chicken, eggs. So there's gonna be a shortage of food, man. Okay, it says what's deeply concerning the virologists and epidemiologists is the virus's ability to jump from birds to mammals and now to humans. Okay, so this virus is evolving. All right. It says, while only one human case has been officially confirmed, an individual in Texas who reported eye inflammation after working with infected cattle, the incident reveals that the virus is evolving in ways that suggest increased transmissibility across species. Dr. Rick Bright, a virologist and former director of the Biomedical Advanced Research and Development Authority, emphasizes the danger in an interview with the Daily Mail. He pointed out that if H5N1 acquires mutations, allowing it to spread effectively between humans, it could lead to a pandemic with a high fatality rate, far deadlier than COVID-19. Okay, so this could outweigh the COVID-19, and we know how bad the COVID-19 fiasco was. Okay, man, Jake was losing their fucking mind. Okay, Jake was losing their mind because Jake loved to party. Jake loved to have fun. Jake loved to do this, then the third. Well, in those days, you're not going to be able to do those things. Okay? In those days, you won't be able to go out again. And this could be something, it could be nothing. But we know for a fact that these things are coming. So this is the book of Luke chapter 21 and verse 11. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall be from heaven, right? And these are great signs that are coming from heaven. Okay, these are great signs that are coming from heaven. Okay, the Lord is making it known that He is putting these curses upon these people. Okay, it says historical data on H5N1 shows a human fatality rate of around 50% in previously confirmed global cases, though those infections typically arose from direct bird contact, right? So it's a 50% death rate. It's a 50-50. It says, this recent spread in cattle is unprecedented. The virus has never before been observed circulating so extensively among mammals in the U.S., and scientists are racing to understand how it's spreading. So they don't even know how it's spreading. Some indications are that contaminated milk may be transmission vector, although pasteurization is believed to kill the virus. Still, raw milk consumption and exposure during dairy processing pose concerning, right? So like we said, this thing isn't gonna be just a as simple as COVID-19 was. Okay, COVID-19, you just you wear a mask and you don't touch anything and you should be fine. Okay, but in this, you're not gonna be able to eat certain things. Okay, cattle is gonna be gone. Okay, and really, when you were Jake, okay, when you in this thing, you don't eat shit like shrimp, pork, lobster. Okay, you're not gonna eat those things. Okay, but chicken, beef, okay, lamb, those are the things that we do eat. Okay, goat. All right, but you're not gonna be. Our food is gonna be very limited for everybody. All right. it says, well, actually, real quick, I'll close it off on this. Okay, because if you're an elect member, or if you're a woman and you with somebody who's of the elect or hopeful elect, you don't have to worry about this. So this is the book of Isaiah 65:13. Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Right? And that ye is speaking of all those people who aren't taking this truth seriously. Okay? So, Lord willing was edifying. Okay, Lord willing was uplifting. Okay, like I said, real quick. Okay, just want to get into this, man. Okay, I'll probably dive in a little more when it's camp. Okay, but for now, Lord willing was edifying, Lord willing was uplifting. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakrash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Game Millstone. Peace and salutations.